Once upon a time, in a cozy village, lived a baker named Ben. Ben was famous for his delicious pies, with flaky crusts and fillings that burst with flavor. Every Saturday morning, villagers would line up outside his bakery, the rolling pin, eager to get their hands on his latest creation. One sunny Saturday, however, something strange happened. Ben woke up feeling a bit under the weather. He sniffled and coughed, barely able to whisper "Good morning" to his loyal cat, Whiskers. Despite feeling lousy, Ben knew he couldn't disappoint his customers. He pushed through his sickness, determined to bake his pies. With a shaky hand, Ben mixed the dough, his head pounding. He gathered his favorite ingredients: plump blueberries, juicy apples, and sweet cherries. As he poured the filling into the crusts, a terrible gasp escaped his lips. The blueberry pie, his most popular, was missing. Ben searched frantically. He peeked under the counter, scanned the shelves, even checked the oven, though he knew a pie wouldn't hide there. Whiskers, sensing his distress, rubbed against his leg, purring softly. But the pie remained missing. Feeling defeated, Ben considered closing the shop. Disappointed customers wouldn't be happy, but he wasn't sure he could handle baking the other pies. Just then, the bell above the shop door jingled. In walked little Lily, Ben's best customer. Every week, she'd buy a slice of his blueberry pie, her eyes lighting up with each delicious bite. Dejected, Ben explained the situation. Lily's smile faltered, but then a mischievous glint appeared in her eyes. "Wait, Mr. Ben," she said, her voice barely a whisper. "Did you hear a strange squeaking sound from the backyard earlier?" Ben furrowed his brow. He vaguely remembered a faint squeak, but with his headache, he hadn't paid much attention. Lily, ever so curious, nudged him towards the back door. There, in the cool shade of the apple tree, sat a sight that made them both gasp. Whiskers, Ben's cat, was perched proudly on a window ledge, a half-eaten blueberry pie resting beside him. Turns out, Whiskers, tired of watching Ben work so hard, decided to take matters and the pie into his own paws. Relief washed over Ben. He scooped up Whiskers, who gave a sheepish meow, and together they walked back inside. With Lily's help, Ben cleaned up the evidence, leaving only a few crumbs and a very satisfied cat. He baked a fresh pie in no time, and soon, the delicious aroma filled the shop once more. News of the pie-loving cat spread quickly through the village. People came not just for the pies, but also for a glimpse of Whiskers. Though Ben had a close call, that Saturday ended with laughter and purrs. And from then on, Lily always kept a watchful eye on Whiskers, ensuring the blueberry pies remained safe, most of the time. Ben's love life wasn't as straightforward as his pies. He was a bit shy, preferring the company of flour and sugar to flirting and small talk. However, there was one person who understood him completely: Amelia, the village librarian. Amelia wasn't your typical village girl. Her nose was always buried in a book, her hair perpetually in a messy bun, and her clothes a mismatched collection of comfort and practicality. Ben first met her when he nervously approached the library counter, looking for a specific travel journal. Amelia, with her bright, curious eyes and infectious laugh, helped him find the book and ended up recommending several others about faraway lands and forgotten cultures. From then on, Ben became a regular visitor to the library, not just for travel books, but for Amelia's company. They'd spend hours discussing his baking experiments, her latest literary find, and of course, his travel dreams. Amelia encouraged him, reminding him that even bakers could be adventurers. She'd share stories from the books she read, painting vivid pictures of bustling spice markets and ancient baking traditions. Ben, in turn, would describe the flavors he imagined creating, inspired by these faraway lands. He started incorporating spices he learned about from Amelia's books, like cardamom and saffron, adding a touch of exotic flair to his pies. Their conversations were a delightful mix of bookish knowledge and the art of baking, a unique connection that blossomed into a warm and supportive relationship. While Amelia might not have been the village beauty queen, her intelligence, passion for knowledge, and genuine interest in Ben's dreams made her incredibly beautiful in his eyes. They were a perfect team, the baker and the bookworm, their love story a delicious blend of shared passions and mutual encouragement. Amelia shrieked, a surprised laugh escaping her lips. "Hey!" she swatted at him playfully, a smear of red now adorning her finger as well. In a flash, she retaliated, dabbing a bit of filling on his cheek. Like, share and subscribe for more videos.